Good team, welcome back. So we're gonna kick off same server. So if you're watching, if you're playing, if you wanna come on down, try and find me. I'm on or I'm clicking into server SY009 Sakhal map, obviously, which is based out of Sydney, because I'm in New Zealand, mate. Pardon me. So we learned a few things from the last session, and we died of pneumonia, which is fine. We got colds early on. We got the colds early on. We never managed to shake it, which is part of the map, I guess, and that's part of the problem. And getting around cold's going to be a bit of a drama. We had issues with water, which is also a problem. We didn't really have issues with food, to be fair. Fishing being the stuff that kind of saved us. Spot fishing seems to be the way to go. Certainly an easy way to get food. We certainly got way more food from fish than we got from anything else. But that was all fine. And yeah, and we were sort of, I don't know, we were up and down with heat, which is probably why. But I feel like the lack of water killed us. Now, I did say, and for those of you that are watching and those of you that are joining, that the way I play the game is that I only want to play the game when I'm playing the game based on the information that the game gives me, right? And we're going to dive in very soon. So after that, I went and I had a look and did a bit of research, and I've got the names of some towns. So, Bostock, which was like Boktok, Vostok, and so on. And I had a little look at iSurvive offline as part of my research. I do not have iSurvive open now. I'm going to play the game as I see it. What I can immediately tell you is already we're on the north coast. This is it Guglovo? No, not Guglovo. Orlovo. This is Orlovo. So this is on the north coast, which is not bad. So yeah, there is the volcano. I don't know if the volcano actually has a name. I'm going to be calling it Ruapehu, because there's a mountain in New Zealand. There's lots of mountains in New Zealand. We have a volcano in New Zealand called Ruapehu. Has now on it. So nice start with the sickle. So that's going to be considerably better as a hand weapon than my old knifey. So I might just get that going. Yeah. So I did a bit of research on iSurvive. And what I have gleaned is in two parts, really. That all of the spawn points on the island are on the main island, and they seem to be between 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock. If you imagine the island to be a great big clock face, right? So all of the spawn points appear between 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Someone's been building fires in here. It's a clever thing to do. I've done it myself before. Yeah, so given that is the case, finding out where you spawn obviously is important. And knowing where the volcano is also important, but also the ice flows. So that is what tells me that we're up at the top. So we're up at the top, we're up at the very northernmost tip, which is fine. We're going to need rags, because we're always going to need rags, which is fine. And we're going to need to make a rope, we're going to need to make a fishing rod, we're going to need to get some fish, and we're going to need to look for water. So one of the first things I want to do, and I might die doing it, but one of the first things I want to do is I want to confirm what water looks like and how to find water. And I think that don't need an extra pair of shoes just right now. I think that's something that I'm going to do. Because we need to know, right? It's definitely been a problem. Now, it seems to be, best as I can ascertain is how this works, is nearly all towns, if you head inland from a town, village, wherever, if you find a road that heads inland, somewhere along there you're going to find a track that leads to water. And that's what I want to find out. So I'm risking everyone's been building fires inside sheds. I mean, again, it's not a bad idea, but you can also build shit. You can also, you know, just light fires in houses. I know there's the whole smoke thing and everything, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, my point is trying to find water is key, and I want to see what water. Flipping heck, I want to see what water looks like. I want to know what water looks like. Oh, heat pack. Come on. Right, let's get the heat pack on the go, shall we? We'll activate the old heat pack. Doesn't matter where on our person we put it, really. I don't want that. So yeah, so what I was saying was, apparently, if you, I say apparently, it would appear that if you head inland somewhere along the line, you will find an indicator or a path or something that will show you where water is, right? Someone's been lifting drums, like fire barrels. So yeah, so that's my plan. So my first plan is nice. We got some fish lures and we got some food. So actually, I wonder if I put the food next to the heat pack. It's hard to read your comments, Curtis. Yeah, I did end up back on the coast. I guess if you didn't watch it all the way through, I died of pneumonia. Matches. Yeah, I died of pneumonia. I was heading inland and what the heck? Someone's died here. Which is fine. Look at this. What's that? Burnt bit of something. And there's also people shooting, which is great. Not. Okay, take the bones in case I want a bone hook or something. Yeah, so my point is water. What's water look like? How the heck do we find water? That's what I need to know. And I think it's this thing. I think it's this track. I think this track is going to take me to water. Jeez, there's some Zeds out there. Yeah, maybe. But I did die at the very end. Oh, are you kidding me? Cut? Got too much stuff. Can hear sheep though. Hard to kill with the sickle, the old sheep. Something I don't need. How did I... Oh, there's stuff in the school backpack. I didn't need that. A bone knife. Okay. Where did my sickle go? Thank you. Can we pick that up? Right. Helmet and teddy bear. Right. So water. I think we follow this. Yes! There's water. Right. Okay. So that's the key. Right. Let's get some water. So that's tip number 1 to survive. Someone's been out here and someone's been trying to poison the drinking well. So if you like I was saying, you spawn on the coast somewhere between 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock. If you imagine the big island as the face of a map, and if you find a road inland, or any kind of road inland, or a track inland, or something like that, generally it appears if you follow it, there'll be a track, and the track leads you to the springs, right? So that's what you're looking for. And I must have passed a bunch last night, so that's fine. But you can see now that we are now losing health because we are cold. I mean, we took a little bit of damage as well, but we are now losing health because we are cold. So we're going to definitely need a fire. and we could probably do with some food on top. But interestingly enough, I haven't been totally full yet with my stomach, and my intention is to see if I can get my stomach totally full of water for a start. Then we'll have to get a fire going. We'll have to warm up. The heat pack doesn't seem to be doing much. Right, there we go. Wonder if I move it into my shirt. I need to move something out of my shirt. Move that out. Move that in. Don't think that's going to change anything. Right. Let's talk fires. Talk fires, but you know what the story is, right? Obviously, we're not in the best spot to be doing this. I'm trying to listen for stuff happening around me. But that's going to save us a little bit of an issue. So there we go. Right. And I don't want to head over towards the waterway. I think they're up on the hill shooting the sheep, which is fine. So I'll try and make a bit of distance between me and the water. There's already a fire. There's a Zed running after somebody. So either they've left the fire, or there's somebody in here. Hello? Nobody in here. Bit of a win. Right. Put some more heat on. Is this still chilly? Frozen. I think if you just drop these on the floor, they thaw out. Probably want that. So someone's just left here. There they are. They're running down there. So if it's their fire, well, there's two of them. Oh, this could end badly. And it got a gun. Oh man. Still frozen. Hello? Hello, hello. What's happening?
Hello, are you friendly? Are you friendly?
Yeah, I am, man. I'm just getting warm by the fire.
Can we get some of that warmth?
Yeah, man. Come in, come in, come in. Hey, man. How you doing? How long you guys been on the map?
Literally like 5 minutes.
Yeah, me too. Someone already lit this, though. This is not mine, so... And there's somebody out there with...
Yeah, I heard a gunshot.
Yeah, there's somebody out... But there's sheep up in the hill, so there's somebody shooting sheep up in the hill. Which is...
Oh, they might be bringing us some dinner, sir.
Or, yeah, you might be dinner.
Or that, yeah.
So,
should
yeah.
we keep stoking it up with wood then and see what happens?
Yeah, okay. I need to go off and get some food, so I'm gonna go off and get some food. But yeah, good luck to you guys.
Oh, hey, cheers, mate.
No worries. Right, I need to get some rags. I need to get some fishing done. Here's a hunting shack, or a dairy store, whatever you want to call it. Let's see what's in here. If anything. Another sickle. Drop that one. Take that one. I think they're pretty much of a muchness, to be fair. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to hang around. Fine, nice blokes. You know, I'm happy to say hello. Not bother people at this stage. We got a little bit of heat going, but I really need to get some food. The heat buff. Oh, fishing rod. Look at that. Right, we're squids in here because we got a jig or a lure. No, it's the fishing hook. Right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do what I did last night, which is we're gonna get out of here because there's some bloke with a gun. So the heat buff. If you have a look at the temperature icon down at the bottom right, it now has pluses next to it. I've got 1 plus next to it. That's the heat buff. It goes away quickly when you're outside because of the clothing situation. So I don't have great clothes. We're heading into a town. This is... Yeah, so I wrote some of the names down. This is, let me check, this is Severomorsk. So this is Severomorsk up on the top. So what we want to do is avoid the guy with the gun. And hope like heck he didn't see me and hear me. Although he may well have. Alright, I don't know where he went. I hope he can't hear me. I just need a couple of fish. Just need some food in me. And then, gosh, there's people everywhere. The server's rammed again. And like I said, everybody spawns between 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and there's not an awful lot of room. So I'm not at all surprised that you just keep bumping into people. And that's kind of the point. They did say that. They wanted to increase the chances of interactions, right? The thing is, I want to go this way. I want to head this way. So I'm heading anti-clockwise round the island, and the reason I want to head anti-clockwise round the island is because I want to head to the big town, which is a big place called Petropavlovsk, I do believe. Oops. So I want to head out to Petropavlovsk, which is the big town. Pardon me, which is just it's round. We got ways to go. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have a ways to go. But I don't have a choice. I've got to get some food. You've just got to. You can't muck around out here. It's the way it is. You need to get the food. Come on, fishy fishies. What did we get? What did we get? What did we get? We got the steelhead trout, so that's good. I can get rid of the pepper, which I can now actually eat. I'll just eat that. Right, can I pick this up yet? Oh, too much stuff. Too much stuff. Lose the bones. What else are we carrying? Lose that. I'll probably need to use that. Try and repair our gear a little. Inventory management is key, Curtis, my man. You're gonna hate it. I'm only kidding, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, buy it. What are you waiting for? Well, I'll just try not to get killed. This stuff still needs repaired. I should have done this before. Right, we've got that. Right, we do have that. So, are we going to have enough room for another one? These ice flows. And as we found out last night, these trout are good because I think they're the ones that generate the roe, and you can eat the roe straight away. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that too, man. Oh no, that's a pollock. So that's the pollock. Right. I wonder where that guy went to, and where we should go to. Oh, that's where he went to. He's shooting down there. So it's a church. So he's got a gun, and I don't. So I'm gonna do what I did last time, which is try and sneaky up into the trees to light a fire, because I'm just not desperately happy about being too exposed lighting fires for all the reasons that you suspect. Like I said, there are lots of people running around. And it is what it is. Oh, there's a little stream. Is it a little stream? A little frozen stream. Right, this little pine tree here. They offer quite a bit of shelter, usually. So we're going to drop our pollock here. We are going to, because I'm going to need gloves, right? Not gloves, yeah. Hand wraps. Let's get the hand wraps on, so we don't make ourselves sick. And we're going to work on the trout first. Is that knife knackered? It is. Useless. Right. So we're following a guy with a gun, which is not a good start, probably. Right, red caviar. There we go. Yeah, we're talking about thawing stuff out and saying if I put the food in the t-shirt with the heat pack, would it thaw it out quicker? Yeah, I thought that. I mean, I'm still trying to get a grip on the thawing out times, because it seems to be quite interesting. Last night I had at the end I had a frozen water bottle, plastic water bottle, and I had a frozen can, and I had a fire, and I put the plastic water bottle down on the ground in front of the fire, and it thawed out literally in seconds. I put the can on the fire, and it didn't thaw out. Full stop. It just did not thaw out. So I don't really know what the story with that is, and why that is the case. And this sickle is going to be dead very, very soon. Need bark. Right. And we need a bush. Hello, bush. But I'm happy on two fronts. That we've sorted out the water situation. Oh, okay. I need to come back for that. That we've sorted out the water situation. Where's the fish exactly? I put them in my person? I did, because I'm smart like that. Say I'm smart like that. Let's break this up. Yeah, so we sorted out the water. Which, you know, we're in slightly better condition. I'm almost tempted, if we want to put a little bit of space between us and that guy who's got the gun, maybe we should head back and top up with water again. That might be the way to do it. Oh, it's already got kindling. Okay, I'll answer yourself. Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. I need that because I need one of those for the hand drill kit. Right, get the fire going. We'll get some hot food in. That'll give us a heat boost. And then what I think we need to do is we probably need to head back, top up with water, come back this way, and that will give us enough time that hopefully that guy will have perhaps moved on a bit. Got this. Did we get this stick from here? No? Maybe we got it from somewhere else. Right, I just want to add another bit of wood to the fire so we've got enough fire going to cook the fish. Right, there we go. Add that. Get a sharp stick. Add that. Try and sit in the shade of the tree a little bit. Right, so there you go. So we're in and we're started. We've got some food. We've got fishing rod, which is great. We've got a good quality fishing rod. We've got a good quality fish hook. We know where to find water. We're going to sort out some warm food, which is going to lift our body temperature a little bit. Got our health back up, blood back up. Get some food in. Dash back. We'll get a sup up of water, and then we'll head back this way and check out this town, which is Severomorsk, which is one of the larger towns on the northern coast, right up near the northern tip. And then we're going to try and follow it counterclockwise round, because we want to get to the big city, which is Petropavlovsk Sakhalsky. We'll just call it Petropavlovsk, shall we? Because that's the big city, and that big city is outside the spawn zone. So once you get out there, you're way past the freshies. So we're at about, I think we're at about 12 o'clock, and look at that light, isn't that good? Behind Mount Rapahu. Sun's going down though, which is a pain in the bum. Yeah, so what I was saying is we're about 12 o'clock. The last spawn groups are about 11 o'clock. And if we can get past those, we're out of the freshy spawn zone. Which is just, like I said, there's a whole bunch of crazy people. Those two blokes we met, sounded Australian, they were good blokes, at least one of them. So, that's cool. I don't know about this other bloke with a gun, who's ahead of us. But if my experience from last night is anything to go by, it's a bit hit and miss on the server right now. Everyone's a little bit keen. That's probably how I would put it. Everyone's a little bit too keen. So there you go. Yeah, so yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just sitting here cooking. There's my heat buff now. You'll see it now. I've put the hot food in my backpack or in my pants or my shirt or whatever. I've got a double heat. Well, I've got one and a shady one. So I'll get two when they both turn white, which is hunky dory. But we need better clothes. We need a hoodie or a sweater, something like that. The other guy that was ahead of us, he already seemed to have a long jersey on, maybe a jacket or something. So he's probably going to leave stuff. I don't know where the other two went to. They might be hanging around that little town a bit more. I don't know. If they've dashed ahead of us. So the pica has thawed out now. And I might be thawed out because I'm now hot because I'm sitting here in front of a fire. So I'm still trying to get used to thaw times. You can thaw stuff out on your person, but it does seem to be product dependent, and that probably makes some sense. So, I don't know. Yeah, put it down in front of the fire, put it on the fire. I guess if it's tinned food, put it on the fire. I mean, that's supposed to be the way it's supposed to work. I, I, as far as I know, you can't put plastic bottles on a fire for the obvious reasons, so you would put that in front of a fire, and they do thaw out pretty quick. It's my experience from last night anyway. So, that's probably my immediate tips for you. And fish, go for the fish. Straight away, go for the fish. Don't waste your time. Just go for the fish. Right. So we can drop the heat pack because it's not doing anything. We can eat the pike instantly. Liver pate it is, sorry. And we've got some warm fish to eat. As I did say last night, kind of surprises me. They did say they have nerfed the nutrient values of fish. And it used to be that, certainly when I used to fish on Cherno, or even on Livonia, one fish, you could never finish one fish fillet. Like, you just couldn't. Your stomach would be full. Now either, I mean, I guess two things. Either they've severely nerfed the fish side of things, or they've changed the stomach side of things. So I've assumed that the changelog said that they had changed the nutritional value of fish, and therefore, you know, that's the reason that I'm going to now eat 2 whole fillets of fish, and I'm still not going to be full. In fact, I think last night I ate 4 on a trot, and still wasn't full. Yeah, there you go. There's 2. This is moving on to number 3. I mean, it's all going to add up, right? It's all helping. No one's saying it's bad news, but very definitely there's a definite change with fish for sure. I've not acquired a weapon yet on Sakhal. There we go. That's not bad. 2 and a bit. I've not acquired a weapon on Sakhal yet, so I can't speak to shooting anything like a deer. We did eat that fox. I shared that fox amongst those people. You remember? So we caught that fox. Well, stabbed it with a pointy stick, and ate it. And that was fine. You're right. I shouldn't be running. Too keen. Stop running. Stop running. It's the battle with the cold, right? Food versus cold. Right. The spring's up here at the back of the town. So we know there's nothing in that town. It's been looted by at least 3 people, so I'm not even going to bother. There's no point running into Zeds, getting damaged, getting cut, getting infected. It's not worth it. The other guy, yeah, we're not sure. Is that a Zed or a person? It's a Zed. It's a runner. So yeah, the spring's up here behind this little house. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Right. Stoke up the water, and then we'll hit the road again. I mean, much like starting out on Cherno, right? The key is knowing where to find water. What's very interesting is that's because my stomach's full. What's very interesting is that it seems like you start, as I've said, you start in the northeast corner of the map, and therefore the most kitted gear is as far away from that as possible, which is the southwest, which is this peninsula that sticks out of the island, out of the main island, that people are euphemistically calling Italy. Maybe because Wobo called it Italy or whatever. Anyway, there is this place which is called Italy. That is where all the military stuff is. So if you want to get military gear, you need to get to Italy, right? Oh, I wonder if people will have been out here. This is a bit out of the way. So we've got and I don't honestly think there's much point trying to go through the middle, because there's not actually a lot in the middle. So you probably really are better off going around the coast initially. Unless you get a whole set. Oh, it's interesting that this is like ice. Well, that'll do. That'll do. Interesting design. Gold chains. I'll keep my head warm then. So that's where we're trying to head to. But that said, there's absolutely no water sources on Italy, and Italy is Italy. Italy is a big map. Sorry, a big bit of land. It's not a small bit of land. It's a relatively large-ish bit of land, and there's not a single water source. It's all this water frozen. It is right. So there's no. Can you break it? I don't think you can. No. At least not with a sickle. Maybe with an ice axe? It's making interesting noises, that's for sure. Fire's gone out. Right, let's head into the town. Enough waffle. Quick sip of tea. And things in the distance. Right, we also need some more knives. Oh look, a spooked Zed. And a fire. Still don't know how to deal with fences? No, still don't know how to deal with fences. I think his hat's going to be ruined, isn't it? Nope. There you go. A little bit more warmth on the old head of Rooney. Like I said, oh, get rid of that. Oh, it's even got one in it, which is a bit of a marvel, to be sure. Let's stick it over there. Let's drop the stick. Capri pants. Right, we got a little bit of space, so that's fine. So, yeah, hopefully now people see we have a gun. They don't know that I ain't got much in it, but that's not the point, is it? Which house is that down there? It's the log cabin. And there's somebody else with a fire on the beach down there. This is what I mean. The map is so crazy busy. It's like you can't go 5 yards without bumping into somebody. But that means all the loot is gone, because you're scamming around looking for loot. And there's like, oh, gee, there's another sickle. Can I pick that sickle up? I can. No. Why would I drop my fishing rod? Right. Right. What's that? A heat pack again? Are people not paying attention? Let's move some fish into the backpack. Is there a reason why I couldn't move that fish into the backpack? Stick that in my t-shirt. Oh, cooking people? You can't cook people! Right, I think what I want to do is want to eat a bit more dead people. What's that? Capri pants. Gotta eat another bit of fish. Why? Because I don't want to leave it to anybody. If they kill me. Eat that bit first. See, my heat buff has just gone away. That cross has just disappeared. It says we're now getting cold, even though I've got that heat pack on my shirt. Right. Now, what was with that fire that was over here? I kind of have a nosy. Let's see where this fire. Oh, blimey! Right. Okay. So there's a whole place down here too, and a dead Zed. And we know there was somebody lighting a fire down here. The fire has probably just gone out. Now, question is it our guy with a gun? So there's a fire up here, or was, and there's a fire down there, and there's some blocks of flats. So we're definitely not alone, and it could be a couple of different parties in here. One of them might be a party we've met before, or might not, and one of them might be a potentially hostile party. And while we do have a shotgun, we have one shot and my notoriously bad aim, which is a talent in and of itself. That fire's still going in that house, so I don't know what exactly that means. Are they still in there? You gonna come in? Hide the evidence. She's got another fish hook. Only takes up one. And we got old Grumpy over there. Probably don't want to actually get too close to old Grumpy. He's just gonna make a lot of noise and just give my position away. There's our fire down there. Like I said, it is now getting dark, which is gonna make getting around super challenging. Tracksuit pants. Better? Worse. Damaged. Low insulation. What is this? Damaged. Worst insulation. Yeah, okay. Track pants it is then. That still won't let me drop these things from the menu, which is a bit of a nuisance. Let's rag them up. What's that? Tomato, and it's frozen, obviously. Okay. See how long it takes that to thaw out. Metal. Z. Oh, she's got a dried and warm zucchini and a knife. Let's meet the zucchini. Dried zucchini is actually very nutritionally good for you, as it happens. So, if you're joining in, my plan is that what I want to do is I think, oh, why don't you just give away where I am? I want to do like a couple of hours session right now, and then what I'm gonna do is the canvas bag is a little better, but I don't want to be standing here with it. I want to do a couple of hours session right now, and then I'll probably take a break, and then what I will do is I will do another couple of hours session, maybe even longer, and I'm going to be doing sort of 2-hour sessions or so pretty much for the next couple of days. I've got some time available to me, which is great, so I'll be doing some regular sessions over the course of the next couple of days. Is that... Is this the fire? This is the fire. Right, so this is where our friend was. So how much fire have they put on here? How much fire? They got 5. They got a lot. Really went a bit overboard. That's just me, maybe a bit of a noob. But I wonder if we can get up to a heat buff. We're cold, and I don't like it, as you know. Oh, our tomatoes thawed out, which is great. So we've got a little bit more food on the go. Pardon me. So I don't know if we'll get another heat buff out of this, because it would be nice if we got out of the freezing cold, so that we don't get the cold, because we still haven't found a sweater or a hoodie or anything like that. So yeah, there's going to be a number of sessions. My aim is to, well, ideally to get to Italy, is my main goal, to have a look at it. But really, to really nail getting started and getting out of the kind of like freshy areas, and really nail getting ourselves set up for actually starting to explore. Because the issue is, at the minute, we're just surviving. We're not exploring. And we're not alone in that. I'm not saying that in particular we're doing anything bad. That is actually better. That I have said before, the courier bag 30. Because this is only, what did we say? 25. Yeah. So yeah, so we're not alone in that. And that's not a bad thing. Look, it's not a bad thing. Everyone says it's a hard map. You know, give yourself a break. If you're finding it tough, man, give yourself a break. It's not meant to be easy. This is for seasoned players. This is for, you know, people who have spent thousands of hours literally on the game. This is not for, you know, don't buy DayZ and go, oh, I think I'll do Sakhal. No, that would be a bad idea. Yeah, more dead people. What it might be a good idea to do is, there should be water up here somewhere. So what we should do is we should check out and see if there's water. Like I said to you, if you follow some of the roads up near the top, there should be a trail, and if there is a trail, it should take you to the water. So the water seems to be inland. So let's do that. Let's see if we can find the water in Severomorsk. Because I think that that's an important thing to know the answer to. So we'll keep looking for the water, and we'll not be too worried about exploring the town right now. That's a very purple house. Oh no, it was just the way it rendered in. So we'll just keep looking. And, you know, we'll stumble across things. It's probably the best way to do it, really. It's kind of the way I do it. Look, we now found a PK. And what's that? Just capri pants. Ah, nothing. I'm not gonna take it. So I wonder, I mean, you saw with that tomato, here's another one. You saw with that tomato that you can pick these up and you can cut out the seeds. Oh, another spooked Zed. Now, does that mean you can grow them? Or can't grow them? How did you get up there? Crazy lunatic. What's this? Rags. Hammers. Yeah, it's something to try, but you know, I'll try it another time. I have other priorities right now. One of which is trying to find the water. I mean, no, I was going to say, you know, obviously they have glass houses or these plastic houses, so therefore you must be able to grow things, but that's not absolutely necessarily true, is it? Right, okay. So it's getting dark. Which, another fire? Which doesn't matter to me so much, but I do believe that the problem is going to be it going to get cold. Going to get real cold in the dark. Thought I saw something. Ah! Another fire. Struth. I tell you, honestly, you can't go 5 yards without bumping into people. Which is fine. Are they nice people? I'm happy to bump into nice people. Where's the door? Oh. Ushanka. Better than what I'm wearing? Probably. Best insulation. No, sorry. Bit too keen the button pushing. Get rid of that. There it is. See that trail? Where that guy is. There's a guy headed up there. Two guys. I wonder if that's our friends. Or not our friends. They're heading over that way. So, provided they keep heading that way, I don't really care. Kind of lost sight of them. Why were they heading up the hill? You're gonna get real cold up there. Real quick. Okay. That's a bit close. I reckon that's... Wow, okay. Everybody's getting a bit testy. That's why. Taking the guy in the house. Which, you know, I get it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the water's up that track. And that's why they were going around the hill. Wonder if I, because you can't hang around out here. Try and head up to this house, get a better view. I don't want to engage. I'm just not ready for engaging with people in a combat scenario. I've got a shotgun with one shell. So, you know, I would really rather just avoid it for right now. Hello. Buckshot. There you go. 2 shells. I can't get in without going around the front. I don't want a shirt. Although it's slightly better colour than what I'm currently wearing. How many rags have I got? I don't have a stack. Right, okay. That's... Right, okay. That might help. That might help warm me up a bit. I'm still freaking cold though. Right. Are they now in there just loitering around, do you reckon? Probably no reason to suspect that they aren't in there loitering around. And I really just want to... That sounds like it came from further down that way. Right, I don't believe that's at me. It's down that way for sure. This house is a problem, obviously. And I'm right up here standing out a little bit like, as the expression goes, dog's balls. Which is not great. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't realize you were home. They told me you'd gone out. I guess they were lying. Is that the house with the fire? That broken down one? Was, wasn't it? Don't see anything. I wonder if they've just moved on. That's what those gunshots were about. Right, okay. And we're getting cold again. Too much shivering. Because we haven't managed to sort out our clothing yet. But I think this track will take us to water. No, it doesn't take us to water. It runs out. Oh man, really? No, no, here it is. Yeah, it takes us to water. Yes, nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're gonna need to light a fire. We're gonna need to get warm. And I think there's way too many turkeys down there. Where are we gonna go to light a fire? It's out of the way. We'll have a look in a minute. Because if I've worked this out, then other people have worked this out, and other people will be knowing where the water is. Those other two blokes were clearly up here getting water, so they obviously know what they're about as well. So I'm getting I'm starting to get sick again. And you can probably expect that, because the annoying thing is that this water is going to be cold, right? It's going to be freezing cold. So I think we're going to take a little detour slightly up this way, and we're going to light a fire up here. And we're just going to take a minute to get warm up here. Maybe up here behind these rocks somewhere. Is that like a house or something up there? Oh, it is. Look, there's a house up here. Maybe we'll go to this house and light a fire. It's probably far enough away that people will be paying attention to it. So we'll head up here. And light a little fire. Yeah, nice. Anyone else been up here? Not recently. Just us. Okay. Right, get another fire going. Honestly, I did say, I've never made as many fires. Not in such a short period of time, anyway. Some sticks, thank you. Right. That's probably enough for now. Right, okay. Hopscotching our way along, but we know how to find water. Which is a fairly nice win, as you might say. Hand roll. May as well get the fire lit. Get the kindling in. fire going. And we'll get warmed up, eh? Sharpened stick? That is my sharpened stick. Alright, that's junk now, but we've got the tomato. Right, we'll just wait a bit. That's about all we can do, honestly. Wait a bit. The Zeds are still obviously damaging clothes, like pretty seriously. They really are damaging clothes pretty seriously. So, yeah, that's a bit of a that is a bit of a drama. We do need to repair our gear, which we just really don't have anything to repair our gear with. But we're going to keep an eye out for it. That'll be the short answer. Right, questions? Anyone have any questions? Oh, shooting again? Seriously? I wonder how obvious our smoke is. Yeah, I don't know. Can you stand on top of it? Burnt. Ruin my clothes. Ruin my shoes. How are my shoes? Pristine. I'll keep that in my shirt. Alright, we're working on 2. When do we get up to 3? So sorry, it's not terribly exciting to watch someone standing by a fire, which is why I was asking, does anybody have any questions? Because then I could answer your questions, other than repeat what I have previously said. Hear all the ambient sounds, stuff outside and things. It's still very rocks tumbling. Right, that's the end of the water situation. Kind of wondering 5. Wonder if I could nip down to water. Stoke up again. Why can't I close the door? And come back? Because water's literally just down here. It's quite a distance, actually, so... But it wouldn't hurt. And we can wait for whoever's doing that shooting to move along a bit. Like I said, we seem to be following some people. There's a group of us, obviously together, going together, and I don't know if those the shots. I would, unless you're. Why would you be shooting Zeds? I don't know why you would be shooting Zeds at this stage. That would seem to be just, you know, making a lot of noise. But ran across this before in Cherno, where, you know, you hear people just blast through town shooting all the Zeds. Just like, why are you wasting your ammo on Zeds, for heaven's sakes? But people do it, so I don't know. Um, it could be people shooting Zeds, but it's more like people taking pot shots at other people, to be fair. It's now starting to snow, which is, as you know, annoying, because we're gonna struggle with our temperature. So that's why I'm going to take this opportunity to try and, we got this double heat buff, try and fill up with as much water, and we'll try and leg it back to that little house, and maybe let the water gain happen, and see if we can maintain our heat before we head out again, because it's going to be a bit of a stretch. I know I'm running, but there's some things that are more important, and what's more important right now is getting out of the snow. So you can't really see the smoke from the fire, which is pretty good. And unless you actually know this house is here, you can't actually see it. So I'm assuming the fire is still going. Yeah, the fire is still going. So that's good. It's quite well hidden, this one. So this is a nice little place to hide out for all of you people watching. Severomorsk. Go up to water. Head further inland, you'll find this little house you can build a fire in, and no one will see you. Hey! That's not a bad little tip. Not a bad little place! There you go, you heard it here first. Probably. All of you... Curtis. Is it Curtis watching? I have no idea. I can't... How can I tell who's watching? I don't think I can tell who's watching, sorry. Somebody's watching? Anyway, it's a nice little place. So this is a nice little place to hide out. If there was any game out here, yeah, I thought it was you. Thought it was you. I can't imagine you switching off. It's just like I'll be playing in the background while you're doing whatever it is you're doing. I bet. Hi. I hope she's feeling better. So yeah, so we're gonna hang out here till the water gain is sorted, and then we'll head back down. That will hopefully give time for those people to clear out. But like I say, it's a nice little hidey hole, this, and it looks like you can safely come up here and people can't see you lighting a fire. So yeah, come on, I'm getting fidgety. Fidgety. So, how long have I been on for now? I've been on for an hour and 13. So, we'll see how we go. Oh man, I did say I was going to broadcast in 2-hour chunks, just because that seems a lot. A 2-hour chunk seems like an awful lot. But you know what this game is like. I don't have any hard and fast schedule. It's like I'm on here until the rest of the day. Bearing in mind, obviously, I live in New Zealand, so it's middle of my Friday evening, and I got nowhere special to be. So that's fine. I'll be on for a lot, and I'll kind of suck it and see, and sort of see where we're at, and how stable we are, and how safe we are, and where's a safe place to log off and everything, so I can have the necessary breaks I need to have for the good of my mental health. Yeah, look, it's interesting. I've got now the double heat buff, but it won't go any higher, and that's probably because my gear is in dreadful condition. Damaged. My hat is probably the best thing, and so I need some duct tape. Quite evidently need some duct tape, and that's fine. So I'm not going to get the full heat buff, and maybe also if I had hot food, maybe if there was hot food that I was eating, that might give me a better buff, but it hasn't. I'm not worried about the food situation. The water is going to go all the way up. That takes so much pressure off. It really does. Because as I've said, getting food is actually easy. It's easy now that I've got a fishing rod and a good fishing hook, I can basically just walk down to the sea and yoink a couple of fish out and cook them. Rocks. It's just easy as. But the water was a major challenge last night. I've sussed the water. We've sussed the water. We know where we're at with water now. We're happy with water. So now it's we need clothes. Fire's going out. So the fire is out. The water is still going up, but we're full bottle, pretty much. So we're pretty good. So that's fine. The heat is still going up, but I think what we need to do is we've been here long enough, and we're way out. So visibility has dropped, which helps us a bit, but obviously it's cold. So we want to get back down into the town. We want to skirt around the town and want to head on around the island and around the coast to whatever the next town is. And sorry, but I haven't memorized the order of the towns. I did jot down some names, but I haven't memorized the order. So we're going to head on down here, and we're going to try and, well, we're just going to head through. I think whoever was firing the shots is probably gone by now. He says, famous last words, and I think we can probably just carry on, and we don't need to be super cautious. This was the little cabin that had the fire going. I wonder if there's a dead person in here. No, there's a boonie hat though, which is not. But yeah, this was where the fire was going, and they got some ammo, and they got the teddy bear. Hello, teddy bear. So we haven't heard anything in a little while, and we're just going to start checking stuff out. And see, this is, what did I call it? Severomorsk? A whole new series of unpronounceable names to learn to pronounce. And another sickle. Oh. Somebody is dead. Somebody with stuff. Was this... They have a shotgun. No? What is this? A sporter. A knife. Don't really have any better gear. They have this thing, which is the Colt. Let's get under cover here while we have a look at this. So what's the story with the Colt? They got nothing in it. 45s. Did they bring that from here? Were they 45s sitting up there? So some guy had a Colt and a sporter, and we were over here, weren't we? Is this 45s? No, this is 380s. Okay. I mean, it's not, I prefer the 9mm, but I prefer lots of things. I prefer not being cold. I prefer the Zeds not to be on the rooftops. They're not spooked. They're just appearing. And I think they've just appeared because I came here. So that's a good sign. That means there's nobody else here. It's just me. Which is a bit of a win. I do believe. It's not a win. I know you and your Mark II. I guess there's no crossbows, man. There's no chickens on Sakhal. I'm gonna have to get good with the Mark II. It's gonna make me annoyed. It really is. Oh, tracksuit jacket. That's probably lovely and bright blue. But you know, better condition. Better condition, especially during the snow, man. Especially during the snow. Yeah, it seems like the Z killer is going to be the Mark II. You're right. Hello. Blimey! I didn't even recognize there was a fire here. Someone else. Why can't I see this fire? Too close? Yeah, too close. 7. Someone else. Is people just putting these going? Like, is this hospitality? I mean, really? I thought people would have knocked off by now. Oh, give it a rest, Grandma. Stop trying to run around me. Just the wind in the trees. They aren't willows. Just some better clothes, man. Just want some better clothes. Can I get some better clothes? I can get a zucchini. Zucchini's good stuff. Never mock a zucchini. Oh, what's this? This looks like a hoodie. It sure does. This will be better. Right, okay. We still need stuff to repair. Oh, it's a Z on a roof. Z on a roof. Yeah, we still need some repair stuff for sure. You're really making too much noise, you know. Oh, not a glow stick. It's just a runner. Yeah, he's just ambling. Wow. I mean, some of the people have been talking about the level of detail, you know, some of the details that it feels this map in particular feels quite a bit more apocalyptic. Are these better condition? Low insulation. What is this? Low insulation. But damp. Sorry, remember that you've put the sickle down, will you? Yeah, it definitely feels more like, you know, a lot of very serious things have happened here. You know, you get this feeling from the assets. There's way more stuff. You know, it doesn't feel like they just plonked a couple of houses on a map. It's been relatively quiet for a while. I mean, that's good, right? We're good with that? Is everybody good with that? Guess we are. Hat. Oh, that's not gonna let me go through there. Thank you. Oh, I see. Don't let me disturb you. You seem to be in there for a reason. Right, what's happening down here in the old town around Rooney? Do we see anything? There's a fire station. Look at that. I can see that fire station. Is that another fire station? No, top of an apartment block. Is it a fire? Yeah, definitely is a fire station. What I don't know is there a police station here? I mean, if there is, it's undoubtedly been looted. But we got Tweedledum and Tweedledee over there. Yeah, what if there is a police station? Pardon me. Another knife. Right. Well, let's head to the fire station. Right? Is that smoke? Of course it is. Of course it's smoke. It's coming from the apartment block buildings. There's a... What is that? Sorry, a broom. Oh, hey, multivits. Stop the press. We need some of those. Let me guess, fire barrel? Looks like it. Yeah, but not used. Interesting. Or if it was some time ago. That's literally that house. Yeah, there's a bloke in there. Don't know if he's seen me. I'll give him a bit of a berth. He might be feeling a bit touchy about stuff. And also, maybe I can beat him to the fire station. There it is. Let's give you a little bit of a wide berth, shall we? Oh, there's heads on rooftops everywhere. I really need to fix that out. Fix that up. Fix that out. Fix that. They really need to fix that. We're okay. We're still quite warm, which I'm quite surprised about. Can we wear that? I don't think we can. We're still waiting on our zucchini to thaw out, which is fine. A sweater. I did say sweaters. It's badly damaged. If it was in good condition, it would be very, very good, but it isn't, sadly. Someone else. Barrels. People pulling stuff out. Craft fire barrels, etc. Still want to head on down to the fire station. Nothing in there. Denim. Crowbar. Right, okay. We're gonna head into town. Looking for, of all things, either a police station or the fire station. There's the police station. There darn well is a police station. Look at that. Oh, blimey, O'Reilly. Swear to God. Fires everywhere. Which means someone's been in the police station. Someone is still in the police station. For all I know. Right. Anything in here? What do you think? I would say not. Crop hiking pants. One of those. Nothing outside. No. Okay. Right. Fire is over there. Some guys are going to try and follow me across the road, probably. They can get narked. In here, sling bags. Gas can. Is this bacon? Ooh! Can of bacon. Also freezing cold. But, you know. Right, what's the chances of us finding anything in here? Slim to nil. A wrench. No, and no. No! Nothing. Alrighty. Well, there you go. Never mind. Our heat buff is dribbling away. Which is probably not a great surprise or shock to anybody. Nothing in police. There's people over there. Or at least there's a Z over there. So let's see if we can get ahead of some of these people that we're following, because we're obviously following looters. Is that someone making noise because they saw me? So can we get ahead of these people? That would be good if we could get ahead of them. Time is dragging on. I mean, I really thought that it would have been night by now, and it clearly isn't. And here's a medical tent and some military stuff that we happen to have stumbled in, and some headlight bulbs. And some military Zeds. Oh, come on, really? What happened there? Oi, oi, Sakhal, oi! After all that, that was a sneaky hit, man. Oh, and you cut me? Oh. Terminal donkey. What is going on? I have had issues with these inventory things for quite some time. I surely am not that full. Surely I'm not that full. I am that full? Holy heck. Wow. I tell you. Right. Did I check what was on these people? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that? Is that 45s? 380s. 45s. Well, that's handy. What I need to do is I need to sort out some inventory matters. I don't like the fact that you're there. Oh, man. This whole stealth thing. Oh, well, that's not for me. What? Is that meant to be that way round? going on out there? Who's that? Ah! Now I'm in trouble. Ah! Ah! Dead. Amateur hour. Right, okay. Well, that's a good place to stop. So I'm going to take a little break, and I'll be back in a little while, and we'll be starting from scratch again, and learning how to shoot. And I will see you soon.